has been a great injustice done against you by either one particular person or multiple individuals. And I'm getting that these people, or this one person particularly, lied on you and said things about you that were not true to either stop a union, stop a marriage, stop a relationship, stop your bag, stop your career, stop your education, anything. It's going to be different for everybody, but I feel like whoever I'm speaking to, you know exactly what I'm referring to. So if you are confused, then I'm probably not talking about you. This person or these people gossiped about you and spread lies in order to stop something from happening in your life. Whoever this person was or these people were, they looked at you as the star. Even if you didn't see yourself as a star, even if you didn't notice your own light, even if you were someone who was very humble, the world could see it. Everyone else could see it. You just may not have seen it. And this is why this person or these people decided to attack you and target you, because they saw where you were about to go and they could not have that. Like, they would do anything to stop you from being happy. Nothing would make this person happier than seeing you fall and seeing you cry and seeing you not get love and not have money and be homeless, okay? So whoever this person was or these people were, whatever lies that they told about you, this is now becoming their reality. Sorry if you guys hear running around. My daughter's upstairs playing with my nephew and they get together and they just go crazy. So if you hear screaming or running, I apologize. But anywho, this person is now living in the reality that they conjured up and made up about you, okay? So if this person said that, I don't know, you didn't have a car, this person lost their car or they're in a position where they can't afford their car. If this person said that you were homeless, this person now no longer has a home or they may have lost their home. I'm even getting for some of you, this is very odd and weird, but this is what I'm getting. For some of you, this person could have even went as far as to say that you did low vibrational things for money. So this could have been selling drugs, and this could have been like, they could have said that you were a sex worker, or they could have said that you steal. Like, I don't know, like maybe you do those things, I don't know. But whoever I'm getting this person that spoke against you said things about you that were not true. So if they said that you were a sex worker or you had an OnlyFans, or I'm getting like something about Snapchat, it's now being exposed that that was not true. And it could even be a situation where this person is now in a position, if this is like a woman or a feminine energy, is now in a position where they have to sell their body to pay their rent, which is very unfortunate. But it could even be a situation where this person was behind the scenes already doing this and they're now being exposed, where people are like, you said this person had an OnlyFans, or you said this person was selling their body, but that's actually you. You're the one who's actually doing it, okay? So don't shoot the messenger. That's just what I'm getting. Whoever this person was, again, whatever they said about you is now becoming their reality. So it could have been anything, y'all. Like, whatever this person was running their mouth saying, they are waking up to the realization that they have manifested something for themselves. And this entire time, they thought they were just picking on you or they were ruining something for you. And I'm even getting that this person in particular, like I'm getting one specific individual, but it could definitely be a group and just like a ringleader. This person is realizing that they were gifted. They attacked you and targeted you because you were gifted and they saw a light in you. And this entire time, this person actually had gifts. This person actually had manifestation abilities. This person actually had their own personal power. And if they would have tapped into that and perfected that instead of trying to bring you down, they would have actually gotten somewhere in life. So they're now like kicking themselves because they actually have the power to manifest things for their life. But I feel like this person could have possibly even been stripped of these gifts, okay? So I'm getting two different scenarios. This could be a person who did not realize that they were gifted and is realizing it now because they spoke things out loud and it manifested for them instead of you. Or this could be someone who does realize that they have spiritual gifts and does realize they have the power of manifestation, but those gifts are being stripped away from them regardless of which side they're on. And they no longer have the power to do so because they did not use it correctly, okay? There's a lot of people who were chosen who answered the call, but they didn't answer the call and go towards God and walk in their divine purpose. They got caught up in their ego, or they let their demons take over, because when you are on this spiritual path and this spiritual journey, it's not just about being gifted. It's not just about being spiritual. It's not about just doing all the cliche things that spiritual people talk about. You have to heal. The point of this spiritual journey is for you to go within and heal, y'all. Like, I want y'all to really understand that. Yeah, it may be hard. Yes, healing is extremely painful, but that is something that you're supposed to do. You're supposed to go within and heal. You're supposed to make peace with your shadow side. You're supposed to heal your inner child. You have to do that because that is the only way that you are going to perfect your gifts, and you're actually going to grow and evolve in this life. You cannot ascend by waking up one day and be like, oh, I'm spiritually gifted. Some of y'all have been spiritually gifted since you were children. You actually have to wake up to that realization like, oh, I'm spiritually gifted, but I have a lot of work to do, and I cannot use my gifts properly, and I cannot evolve and ascend in this life if I do not take the time to heal from those dark things that I went through. If you were somebody who was chosen, and I've said this before, you have a very dark past. Like, you have gone through a lot of things that could have destroyed the average person, but you are not average, okay? There is nothing average about you, which is why God puts you on a pedestal and why God expects more out of his chosen people and his chosen individuals. Because if he's going to grant you with these gifts, and these gifts that are a reflection of him, he has to make sure that you're going to use it properly, and you're going to perfect it, and you're going to take care of it. And in order to do that, you got to heal. You got to go within in order to ascend and evolve in this life. There are people that God has called. They may have picked up the phone, but God was like, okay, do this, this, and that. And they were like, all right, God, hung up and went to go do whatever it is they wanted to do, and they didn't listen, okay? So whoever I'm speaking to, you listened, this person didn't. And this person is kicking themselves. They're coming to that realization. And it's very, very unfortunate, honestly. And I'm not even saying I necessarily feel bad for these people. I'm more so just kind of like, I recognize that because I see myself in a lot of people, and not in like an egotistical way, and just a way of like, I feel like we are all mirrors and reflections of different versions of ourselves and different versions of the divine. So when I hear about these karmics and these people who do things like that, I could see how they went down this path, but it's just unfortunate. And I'm grateful that I was not one of those people who let my ego consume me and I went down the wrong path, and I answered that call as hard as it was. So whoever you are, express gratitude for that. Express gratitude for your mind and your brilliance and your intelligence, because you have enough sense to know when God tells you to move, you move. When God tells you to stop doing something, you stop doing it. And it doesn't mean that you were perfect every time. It doesn't mean that you always listened and always did the right thing. It just means that you learned your lessons, okay? You took losses, but you learned something from each loss and you applied it back to your life. These people or this person did not do that. And it's unfortunate that if they would have just stopped messing with you and just left you alone, they could have went somewhere in life. They could have evolved. They could have like actually become something really great. But something about you, this gnat is bad, y'all. Something about you really triggered this person to the point where they couldn't focus on themselves. They were so focused on you, and they ended up being used by their lower self or used by a lower level entity or whatever. And now they don't have any more gifts. And now this reality that they tried to paint for you is now the reality that they are living in.